Today I'm going to talk about how to get to Bali with under 12,000 miles or other destinations that you may choose from. And I'm talking about Singapore Air Spontaneous Escapes, which is a once a month promotion for discounted flights when you redeem with miles. In the middle of each month, Singapore Air will announce eligible flights for the following month for you to book at a lower rate than usual, and it's usually 30% off, although it has reached 50% off before. But nowadays it's usually 30%, which is still a great deal. They usually announce flights in the middle of each month. So for example, January, they announced it on 16th January, and you have to book before 31st January for travels between 1st to 28th February. And that's why it's called Spontaneous Escapes, because you have to make up your mind quite quickly and then go the following month. The redemption change each month, so I think it's quite worth it to wait to the middle of each month to see what Singapore Air has in store for us the following month, because from time to time there are some gems that can be spotted. Of course, these are flights that are probably a little bit unpopular and Singapore Air did not manage to sell them out, but I think there are still some destinations that's worth looking at, especially at the price they're going for. For example, I am looking at going to Bali next month, and look at what the price of Bali is. Just 11,900 miles, and you just need to pay a tax of $80, which is a fantastic deal for a flight on Singapore Air. If you've been following my channel for some time and using a 1.25 cents per mile valuation, you'll see that this Bali trip actually costs a little over $200 in terms of miles and the tax you're going to pay, which is in fact lower than what some budget airlines are pricing for flights to Bali in February. Also available are discounted business class flights to Vietnam or Hong Kong, and while these are pretty nearby destinations, I think it's a great way to use some miles to try out the business class experience to see whether or not it's worth it to use more miles to redeem for longer destinations like maybe the US. A return flight in business class to Ho Chi Minh City costs just under 34,000 miles, while the flight to Hong Kong to and fro on business class again costs around 47,000 miles. So these are very cheap rates for business class flights. Again, if you follow my valuation of 1.25 cents per mile and you include the taxes you have to pay, these flights cost anywhere between $500 to $700 over dollars, which is very cheap for business class flights. This video is brought to you by Weibo, which is giving you an all-time high of $150 when you sign up for the account, deposit $2,000 and make a couple of trades. This is the best sign-up offer they have given to date, and you also enjoy features like fractional trading, which allows you to trade from as low as US $5 per trade, and there are no commission or platform fees currently. So an excellent way to start your investment journey with free money, right? Very low trading fees, and also you support this channel. So thank you for signing up, and thanks to Weibo for sponsoring this video. Now, if you're truly spontaneous and want to go to somewhere far away like USA the next month, you can also book premium economy with just over 100,000 miles. And this is not the best value because most people would either cram it up in economy and pay 84,000 miles, or they save up 214,000 miles to go via business class. But hey, if you really do want a flight next month to US, they cost around $1,000 to $1,400 now, and using miles to pay for this trip is not the craziest of things to do, right? It will cost you around $1,400, assuming you have bought each mile for 1.25 cents. So to use this promo, log into your Singapore Air KrisFlyer account, then click redeem flights, right? Type in the place you want to go. Yeah, I want to go to Bali, I think. Right, and then of course, yeah, from Singapore. Once you're in this view, go and look for the column that says promo, and you can see the timings that have this miles rates over here, right? 5,950 for one way. Okay, of course, not the best timing. You reach there about 8 o'clock, but 9 o'clock. Okay, but again, 6,000 miles for a one-way trip to Singapore, to Bali in Singapore Air, right? And then on the way back, it is also 5,950. So a total of 11,900 miles to Bali. And you can see over here, just 11,900 miles and $80 of tax to go to Bali to and fro on Singapore Air. So yeah, very great deal, right? So if you're going to Bali, hit me up. I think I'll be there. Yeah, don't be creepy. Do note there's no refund even if you contract COVID or any other illness that prevents you from traveling. Singapore Air will only refund miles if they cancel the flight, maybe due to COVID, but otherwise you're on your own. And therefore you should get travel insurance that covers for bookings made with miles, because most travel insurance actually don't cover that. They only cover flights that you pay out of cash. So do read the policy contract carefully And my favorite policy so far at the time of filming will be Singlife's travel insurance, because their policy contract is readable and it's quite easy to understand, and they cover for bookings made in miles. Right? There are also some other policies that do cover such a thing, so you have to do your own research if you don't like the Singlife option. Disclaimer, they have sponsored me before on a separate topic. This video is not sponsored by them, and I don't earn a referral fee so far, right? If that changes, I'll update the link below with that disclaimer. Personally, I've been having the feels to travel, and this deal really comes at a very timely time for me, and I'm going to have to make some bookings. So if you like my content, subscribe to my Telegram group, right? And see this video for cards that give you lounge access, and this other video that YouTube thinks that you will really like. Alright, watching more of my videos help my channel out, so thank you, and I'll see you in those videos. And I'm going to make some bookings now, so bye!